Welcome to Fieldy's Backtracks. Today I'm at Pilbara Surface Treatments. And I thought I would do like a little workshop run through and what they end up doing here, what they do it, and pretty much the process. We won't go into him doing processes today because he's day off today. But anyway, he's going to run me through the process and some of the products that he does. This is what he's done on my car. So the intake manifold, and it's in the previous video, the intake manifold and the battery straps, and also the exhaust manifold. So anyway, so we'll go inside and I'll introduce you and we'll run through some of the process, hey? All right. So this is the workshop and this is Chris. Chris, he's the one that runs this operation here, and we're going to run through some of the stuff. So he's currently in the photo booth at the moment. Photo booth. Not photo booth. The spray booth. Yeah, and we'll run through some of this process here. So whether you can see it or not from there. But this is freshly painted from yesterday. And what do we got?
This is some parts off a Land Cruiser 80 series. It's just the spare wheel holder. So yeah, this is done in a tungsten, ceramic tungsten. It's a nice dark colour.
That looks pretty good, eh?
So yeah, we're just inspecting the parts from what we did yesterday and laying them out, see if we need to redo any. We've done all the nuts and bolts as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, eh?
So it's very time consuming with the nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
Also with the whole process. Basically, we once we get a part, we've got to soak it in some brake cleaner.
Oh yeah?
For 24 hours.
Yeah.
So we've got some new parts in here soaking. They've been soaked yesterday. So just to get all the grease and the oil off them.
Yeah.
They've got to be totally clean before we can put them in the sandblaster, and we'll sandblast them to give it a nice pitted edge. For the paint to stick to.
Oh yeah.
And then we bring it in here, we'll blow it down, blow all the sandblasting residue off there. Then we'll mix the ceramic coat or the ceramic paint. So this one's a tungsten. So we mix it in an auto mixer for about 8 minutes to make sure that we've got a good mix. This ceramic is
shaky.
The ceramic is very fine particles in there, and if it's not mixed up properly, you'll get different variations in the colour. So, got to be totally mixed before it's applied. It's applied in a very thin layer.
Yeah, geez, it's got some smell to it, hasn't it?
It's
got some some very strong smell.
When we're spraying this or using this stuff, we've got to have our mask on there. Very potent stuff.
Yeah.
Not very good for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, when we blast it or we paint it, and then we let it sit overnight just to cure. This is an air dried product, so it actually takes 5 days for it to properly cure. So it will scratch easily if it's not cured properly. But at this stage,
yeah. So there's an air dry and there's also a bake dry, isn't there?
There's an oven bake.
Oven bake.
Yeah. So at this stage, we're not set up with an oven, but we will be soon to do the oven. So the oven will bake at about 100 degrees, 120 degrees, and once it comes out of the oven, product is ready to go straight away.
Yeah, cool.
So this ceramic coat, there's a couple of different colours that I've got.
Come over to this display bench here.
So this is just an old exhaust pipe that I've done as a display. This is a black velvet with a burnt bronze on top. So this black velvet is rated at 1200 degrees. So you can actually put an oxy torch on this pipe.
Yeah.
Burn it to red hot.
Yeah.
And then cool it down, and it'll look exactly the same as that.
Oh, 1200 degrees.
Check out the Cerakote website. There's a demo of that on that website. So yeah, it's pretty good stuff.
I might be able to link that in the description.
Yeah.
I'm still working this out. I get that. I picked that up from some of the other YouTube people. Link it in the description.
So just an example of different colours that we've got on an old engine. So burnt bronze on tungsten with black velvet for the nuts, and there's a glacier gold in there as well. So
Oh, that's nice, hey?
the burnt bronze is the most popular colour.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff on
Brake caliper?
brake calipers.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff on my own personal bikes as well.
Yep.
For the burnt bronze.
Yep.
And also the clear. So I've got a clear on this one. I did this about 2 years ago. This is one of my old bikes, and that ceramic was done 2 years ago, and it's still shiny as ever.
Yeah.
So it doesn't flake, doesn't peel,
Yep.
but it will scratch if you have a nasty accident.
have an unfortunate get off. That's
Yes.
usually me.
So-
Anyway, yeah. Oh well, let's have a look at the sandblaster. There's a sandblaster here, and there's also an Aqua blaster. So I might get Chris to have show you through the Aqua blaster stuff too, and how he preps the stuff. Anyway, we'll head over there. Righto, so we're just over here at the blasting section. So I'll flip this around, and we've got like a this is a
So this is the
Sandblaster.
sandblaster. So it's a basic sandblaster.
yeah.
So we can fit whatever we can fit in there. We can ceramic coat at this stage
Oh yeah.
until we get a bigger one.
Yeah, that's still all right for your small parts and stuff, hey?
Yeah, it's mainly small parts.
Yeah.
Small parts are the main things. That's
Parts washer.
parts washer or soaker.
Yeah.
I've got bigger parts to soak. This is this is the Aqua Blast machine. So this is from Vixen Surface Treatments in the UK. So I imported this one about 3-4 years ago, or 4 years ago. I've had this.
Yeah.
So yeah, very expensive machine, but the best in the business for Aqua Blast. So it runs a fine aluminium oxide powder through there, very tough, abrasive, but very soft on materials.
Yep.
So yeah, we runs at high pressure water and runs that aluminium oxide through it.
Yeah.
So
And what sort of stuff can you put through this? Like not just motorbike car parts, you can put all sorts of
Anything.
other stuff too through, can't you?
Yeah.
It's like I think you were saying pots and pans and stuff as well.
pots and pans, anything that needs cleaning basically, or
Yeah.
degreasing.
Yeah.
You can put jewellery in there if you really wanted to.
Ooh, look out.
Turn it down and slowly give it a blast. So,
Yeah.
and,
Even the pots, didn't you say that the pots, we were talking about this just not long ago, that when you burn the bottom of your pot, and because I did it myself, I sort of got distracted playing guitar, whatever I was doing, burnt the backside out of my brand new stainless pot and
yeah, you clean it up.
run
So,
through here and it's come up good as gold.
Yeah, any of that sort of stuff we can clean up.
Yeah.
So mainly for me, I use it for my motorbikes. So any
Only
part
a couple here.
any part that I'm fixing, especially head works, forks, all that sort of stuff, put it all through the machine, clean all the grease off it,
Yeah.
cleans all the aluminium stuff up shiny like brand new. So
Yeah.
no, really handy bit of gear.
Yeah, cool.
So
Oh. So after this process here,
so this is actually a closed loop system, so there's no waste going into the drain. So this is all closed loop and recycled through the machine.
nice.
So yeah,
Environmentally friendly.
Yeah, that's correct. So
Environmentally friendly. So after coming from so you clean it up, go in the Aqua Blaster, and then what's the next step after that?
So Aqua Blast, when we're Aqua Blasting, we just blow it down with compressed air.
Yeah.
It's got a treatment, a chemical treatment in there to stop it from corroding
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
so once we bring it out of there, we blow it down dry, and that's the finished product for Aqua Blasting.
Oh yeah.
So we can't Aqua Blast and then ceramic coat over the top of it
Yeah.
unless it's clear.
Yeah.
So only clear ceramic for Aqua Blasting.
Yep.
Because of it'll seep through the the paint. So for any other ceramic coatings, got to be sandblasted,
Yeah.
and then sprayed straight away,
Oh,
so
yeah.
there's no contamination in the materials.
Oh yeah, cool.
So yeah,
Right, so it's washed down and then cleaned up, and then goes into the spray booth.
go into the spray booth, and we give it a fine spray of.
Fine. Some of these products are awesome, eh? Like the feel of it, the feel of this stuff too. Like,
Yeah, it's a very thin coating, but very strong,
effective.
effective. So they use it. They use it on firearms.
Yeah.
All they
Yeah, because you can do guns as well, can't you?
I can't do guns at this stage.
Oh, you've got to
I'm
be
not-
licensed to do the guns, but the product
The
itself
product
can
will do guns.
pretty
yes.
much everything.
Yeah.
Even you were saying I've got some guitar, like I've got a couple of guitars, and there's scratch plates. If you want to change the colour on the scratch plate, it even does that.
Yeah, we can do that. So
Yeah.
we can do glasses, sunglasses, any sort of thing that you want coated,
Yeah.
it will coat. So it is very fiddly though.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff's got to be masked up. So masking process takes a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, the painting process is very quick, but it's just the preparation is the biggest key to this ceramic.
Yeah. Cool.
So yeah.
Right. I might just go over, have a look at my car, and get Chris to explain what he did to the stuff in the car. So we'll go and do that. So we just popped the bonnet on my car, and it's a little bit dirty because I have been bush a few times. Like I went out to Stewart's yesterday, or the day before. I was headed out there, and that video is coming up shortly too. So if you want to catch that, just smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you'll get the notice when all the new videos come out. So I'll flip this around, and I'll get Chris to explain what he did to this car, which you may remember from a previous video.
So yeah, this manifold was done in a burnt bronze.
Yeah.
With the black inlay there, so we can do inlays. We can also do stencils. We did another one of these manifolds exactly the same with the ASL mods stencil on there for Lucas.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's come out pretty good.
Yeah.
So a lot of work in this one to tape up all the square edges that we don't want painted.
Yeah.
And a lot of prep goes into that, and then pulling the tape off as well, so it takes a long time.
Yeah, look, and you even did these straps.
Yeah, we did.
I know we're going to get new straps and everything, and we're waiting for new straps to get made, and same with the one across here. And obviously I'll get Chris to do the ceramic coating for what we've got coming, which just takes time, these things. So I think on this side we've got
The lights as well.
yeah. Oh yeah, the lights. We've got the spotlights. You did my spotlights as well. So these are old what are they called? The IPF brand from ARB, and they're those XS 900s, and they've been on the car since I've had it pretty much. So as I mentioned in an earlier video, it was like I put this bull bar on. It was one of the first ARB bull bars to go on a GU Patrol, I believe, and these spotlights went on at the same time. They sort of got a bit crusty, so Chris spent the time and cleaned them all up and ceramic coated. We've got like what colour is this?
This is a black velvet on the outside,
Yeah.
and then we've got a glacier silver for the back of them.
Yeah, it's turned up really well. I could sport them back up like new again. They're a bit dirty, but I know I've got to wash my car. And then on this side, which I was heading, we've got the exhaust manifold too. So what colour is that one?
The exhaust manifold was done in tungsten.
Oh yeah.
Same colour as the 80 series brackets in the shed there now. So,
Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's come up really well.
Yeah, it does. And then I know that the boys down at when I just had a service, they sort of smashed it with some degreaser or acid or whatever, and it has tarnished a little bit of the aluminium, but it hasn't touched anything on this ceramic coating. This still looks like brand new. And this, even this bracket, this was done. You did this bracket a few years ago?
Yeah, that was about 3 years ago, that one.
And that's like, yeah, that's the original Nissan one. But yeah, I mean, the mounting's a little bit dodgy. We even did those the screws and that. So that's what you can get done here at Pilbara Surface Treatments. All you need to do is you can jump on the Facebook and find him on the Facebook if you want. It's at Pilbara Surface Treatments. All the contact details, send him a PM or whatever, and postage and all sorts of stuff can be done. So yeah, anyway, I think I might leave that at that. So thanks very much for running us through all that stuff, Chris. Yep. And yeah, we'll catch up with you soon. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Fieldy's Backtracks.
Catch up.
So is that currently in the photo booth at the moment? Photo booth.
Photo booth.
Not photo booth. The
spray booth.
Spray booth.